Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Tennis Manager. We're on episode 58. We're at the Nottingham Open Premier 280, and we're already in the second round after Montgomery ended up with the 3-seed first round bye up against 141st ranked player Brant Moyer. Should be able to cruise our way through at least the next couple of rounds, and I'll see you when I see you. Round number 3 against a player that we were significantly ranked higher than, but all time she had beaten us both times that they had played. Third time's the charm, though. Montgomery was still close, 6-4, 6-4. This is just one of those players who are like your personal bogeyman. They really give you a hard time. We do commit a few too many unforced errors, but we get through on quite a few winners more than them. It's the quarterfinals, and all 8 of the highest seeded players in this tournament remain. We are the favorite in this one, but the semifinal could be a very different story, and it's Fritfritova who we're up against here. 4-1 all-time against Fritfritova. I certainly like our chances. Looks like high serve intensity is the trick. 6-1, 7-6, more comfortable than the other match with 50 winners. The unforced errors coming down a bit to help. It's very helpful. Our odds of getting a result certainly went up with the 1 seed getting knocked out. Bitty also a forfeit, could be a injury of sorts that she's going to have to deal with. Katrina Scout was also here as she was the 8th seed, so she had made it, but she's out at this point. So semifinals, it's all top 30, right? It's all good players within 10 spots of each other in terms of the rankings. Nothing easy for anyone. But for us, you look at it and go, hey, could be us, could be them. We'll see what happens. It's only a 280 tournament, so we're going to allow the quick sim to do its thing. We'll see what happens, but I at least like our chances. I think we have a 50% shot of getting through really either, if not more than a 50% shot. I feel like we're the player on the way up against a 33-year-old who is probably on the way down, fading. First ever head-to-head matchup, by the way. Comfortable in the first set and then falling apart after that. We are out in the semis. 9 aces, but 5 double faults. 52 winners to 37, but 40 billion unforced errors to 9. Did I say billion? Feels like it. That is insane. That's almost as many winners as she had. So somebody forgot and brought a weapon and shot herself in the foot. Kasanseva, meanwhile, was in a final that she lost there. It was International 140 for that one. And we're at Birmingham for a 470 Premier 1. This is a much bigger version of that tournament. And we're looking at everybody present. Kasanseva, first round bye, already into the round of 16 now. Raducanu, unfortunate, poor first round. She's out. Montgomery with the bye, already into the round of 32 and certainly favored to move into the round of 16. And we do get that win. I thought Goff was here, but Goff is not at this tournament, so she is elsewhere. 48 winners, 38 unforced errors. What has happened to Montgomery? New episode. I take a little time off and I come back to record again. I don't remember her playing this poorly anytime recent. After our Grand Slam semis appearance, Kasanseva has jumped to 11th in the rankings. And meanwhile, Montgomery is right on her heels in 12th. Montgomery in the round of 16. Kasanseva already into the round of 18. Round of 8. Can we match? Still not clean, but a better performance. 6-4, 3-6, 6-1. 10 aces, but 7 double faults. 57 winners, but 25 unforced errors. At least it wasn't 40. Montgomery, something's up with her at the moment. We'll see if she can get back on track here in the next little bit. Kasanseva heavily favored to make the semis, but she's out. Biskova knocking her off. 70th ranked player. Should not be losing. She should be losing in the semis, but not there. Not like that. That one hurts. Montgomery, meanwhile, though, is the underdog. Yeah. In her quarterfinal matchup. Talk about a different set of circumstances, but it looks like they could be headed to the same exit path for the second time in just a couple of weeks. All time, she's lost both matches they've played. We want high return intensity, so that's what we'll go for. And she is out 4-6, 4-6. No surprise with how she's been playing, though somehow she completely cleaned it up for this match. 9 unforced errors is all. She had more total winners. How did she even lose this? I mean, do you look at those additional match stats? Looks like she should have been pretty comfortable here. Meanwhile, Krager and Goff both making finals of their tournaments, 280, 140 tournaments. And Goff is a winner. Good for her. Okay, so we are on to Wimbledon already. We're going to take a quick look and just kind of see where everybody's at. First off, Krager on track on a couple things, but nowhere near the ranking she needs to be at. She's almost 25 spots below and has not done well in a Premier 1000, though she's only been one stage off. Kazantseva, meanwhile, on track. Good. And 20. I think she's already got that locked up for the year. Goff, two spots short. Quarterfinal for a Grand Slam. So that's the one we're watching out for today. She's made round of 16. Just one stage short. This would definitely boost her up. Also, if she were to get the quarterfinal, I think it would probably be enough points to get her up into the top 15. Montgomery, totally on track. 100% already achieved. And the other one I'm definitely watching out for is Raducanu. 79th, she's got a ways to go, but that's not much, especially if she reaches round of 32 Grand Slam. I think that's a pretty good points haul and could pretty easily move her up a few spots. Premier 1000, the other one we need to work on a bit for her. Montgomery continues to play poorly overall, making a lot of mistakes, but still being very capable of beating others. It took her 4 sets, but she does get through the first round. Raducanu out in the first round, so she will not achieve her goal this time. Huge difference in round number 2. Montgomery playing so much better. 6 aces to 1, just a couple double faults. 50 winners to 19. Massive advantage there. 12 unforced errors to 18. Much, much cleaner. 66% of overall points won in this one. Teammates, Goff still moving on, but Krager and Kazantseva going head-to-head. And we'll take a look at round of 32. We're out a 1 seed. Ayala has, in her place, essentially, made it to the round of 32. I like our path forward into the quarters. Goff has a good path, at least to the round of 16. Kazantseva also has a decent chance of going forward after it was Krager that she knocked off on her way. It was Bitty who knocked off Raducanu and continues on. And for the first time in a very long time, we see Osaka having slipped off of the number 1 ranking into number 2. But she's got a great chance to make it right back up into number 1 after this tournament. 5-1 all time against Frifretova. Sounds like an easy matchup. Should be. Is 6-1, 6-1, 6-2. We've really left Frifretova behind. Frifretova had chances to sign with us. Just never wanted to. Her loss. Kazantseva is out, but Goff makes it into the round of 16. Could it be back-to-back quarterfinals or better at a Grand Slam? That would be massive for us. The odds certainly favor that opportunity, and it's not impossible to get beyond that point. Goff, not an easy one from here, but you never know. Even though she's only ranked 34th. Ostazhenko at 31. 3 all-time matchups with Montgomery, and she's had the better of her in 2 out of 3. Let's see if we can even up that all-time series. Of course, this could have been played over a number of years. And yes, we are a different player than we were probably the previous times that we had played her. 6-0, 6-4, 6-2, and we are moving on. Okay, so we're into the quarterfinals, and there could be some magic in the air. Could be. Now, it's technically unlikely. We just faced Ruakina, and she beat us quite comfortably. So the odds of coming right back 2 weeks later and beating her, not great. Okay, so that being said, if we were to move on, and if Goff were to move on, we'd have a semifinals inter-team matchup, which would mean we would be guaranteed a player in the final. That is ideal. That is absolutely ideal. One wins here and one loses. There's definitely no guarantee. I would love to see one of our players reach the final. You never know what's going to happen there, right? Technically, 50-50 is the shot. The coin hasn't been flipped. Points haven't been played. Can always go either way. And these two are certainly capable of beating anybody on their day. They're just not quite as good as a few other players yet, like Haru Ikina. Now, we've already had a nice deep run into a Grand Slam, so I'm still going to hold off. This is a simulate. This is well, let's see what happens. As much as I want to enter that locker room and get out there and play this one, it's okay. It's okay. We've already had our deep run this season. I'm already confident, feeling good about that. This is going to nothing but help, even if we lose here. Oh, we're through, though. 3-6, 7-6, 6-2, 6-2. Losing the first set and then winning 3 straight. Montgomery has moved on. 73 winners to 61. 32 unforced errors to 33. 52% of the overall points won. Looks like a pretty evenly played match, but we come out on top. Turning point seems to be the tiebreaker in the second set. Goff is through as well, so yes, we will see a championship final and a Grand Slam from either Corey Goff or Robin Montgomery. Now, Goff still needed a little more. This takes care of that. She has done what she needed to do for the year. Kostenseva, Goff, Montgomery have now all achieved their targets. Krager is miles off from hers. Raducanu also still has some work to do. And for that, her next part of the year, no training, tournament, straight through. She needs points. We need to get her ranking up. Now, whether it's Montgomery or Goff who makes the final, they are going to have their work cut out for them. We're looking at Andreescu or Osaka in the final. Regardless of which one you're playing against, we are the underdog. Regardless of which one makes it, I will quick sim the semi. It's team versus team. If it's Montgomery, obviously, yeah, we're playing that final. If it's Goff, good luck to her. Goff has won 3 out of their 4 matchups all time. It's balanced. High serve intensity is what we're looking for, so let's go for that. And it's going to be Montgomery. Now, for Goff, this hurts slightly because Goff needed a little more. She had a little more to do in 2 areas. One, we needed to perform in the Grand Slam, but she also needed a boost to her ranking. Now, she's out. She's not making the final. But as we already saw with Montgomery and Kostenseva, they made the semifinal in the last Grand Slam, and their rankings both jumped by 5 or 6 spots. Goff should jump in the rankings a little bit after making the semifinal, so I think she'll be fine. I think all 3 of them should be comfortably inside the top 12 or 13 after this. So for that, cool. Montgomery is going to play in our first ever, her first ever, our first ever, the team's first ever Grand Slam final here at Wimbledon. 70 winners on this one, 25 unforced errors for 211 points played. That's a fairly clean match, not perfect by any means, any stretch of the imagination, but that's still good. It's still good, and the 70 winners is very good. Who's she up against? How will she fare? We'll find out in a moment. You know, it's kind of a good thing. It is kind of a good thing that Osaka beat Andreescu. Andreescu might be the lower ranked player, but Andreescu, we've beat her once out of 8 times, something like that. But meanwhile, we have a pretty good head-to-head record against Osaka. Of course, she wants to strike revenge. She wants to win this tournament. Who can blame her? At 30, she's at her peak. She probably hasn't really fallen off at all. But we have won 3 out of 5 all time, including what, 3 out of the last 4 or something like that. Okay, we want high return intensity. Here we go. Here we go. We are in Wimbledon, Southwest London, and Osaka immediately hits an ace to show who's boss. But we do fight back. It's 15-15. Oh my gosh, she has such precision and power. She is so insanely good. How have we beaten her? How have we beaten her even once? She's a very impressive athlete. She's a very impressive human being. Big fan of Osaka. Montgomery has claimed game number 1 at the least, though. But not off to a good start in game number 2. Feeling a little pressure. Nice comebacker to go the opposite way and get her out of position. And you got... Oh, had her on her heels. If you could have eased that ball to the right-hand side, it didn't even need much power. She was so far away from that one, but unforced error, and it was out of bounds. Oof, just in. And oh, wow, what a ball from Osaka. Nice first serve. And she gets to that one. Of course, we could have pulled it more towards the line, as we do there. We're definitely working her side to side a lot better, but not getting there consistently. Already a few unforced errors, and it's 1-1. Little early in this thing to have a few unforced errors. All right, we are looking at a five-set match. It's gonna be a while. Let's let the drama unfold in the later stages instead of now. Let's speed it up for a little while. Osaka takes game number 3 and a 2-game-to-1 lead. So after we got that opener with serve now, we battle back to make it 2-2. Osaka with serve has already claimed the next game to reclaim the lead overall. What can we do with serve now? After starting on the back foot, both of them now holding serve over the last little while. Right now, Montgomery is pumped. You have Osaka, who is determined. 40-40, it's deuce. What can we do here? Can we steal one? That volley went on for a long time. We immediately battle back after she went ahead to get deuce again. Again, we battle back, but again, she has advantage. Finally, we see an advantage for the first time, but it does not immediately result in 2 straight points. These two back and forth, and Osaka finally claims the game. I thought I saw 30 love to our advantage, and then all of a sudden, Osaka added a game. Ouch. So that back and forth battle where it went deuce probably 8 times, that was the turning point in the opening set. Osaka comes out on top. After claiming that game, she swept through the next 2. I clearly saw wrong because I thought we were up 30 love, and then all of a sudden Osaka added a game to her total. She also immediately comes out and breaks and steals the opening game of set number 2 from us, and then now has service to try to make it 2 quick games. This is really worrying about our chances of claiming our first Grand Slam. Osaka looking really, really strong right now. Advantage. Important. We get the game back. Wow. Okay, we are level. That was a huge game because I think the whole match probably could... You could put a first nail in it, at least. You know, first nail in the coffin if Osaka had won those first 2 games. And all of a sudden, here we are. After using service, we have that slight advantage anyway here in this set. It's 2-2, but we're back to with service. 40-30. Advantage. And there you go, up 3-2. We've already matched what we did in the first set. We need to do more. We battled back from... It's either 40 love or 40-15 at least when I first glanced down, and now advantage and a game. It's 4-2. We have some momentum. We've won 4 out of the last 5 games we've played here in this set, and it's 40 love. And that's 5. I think we're about to claim this second set. 1 game away. And yes, we've done it. And wow, what fashion we did that in too. Taking 6 out of the last 7 games we played in that set, and quite a few of them comfortably. Overall, we are at 1-1. This thing is going to go at least 4 sets now. Okay, checking in. Stamina, Both looking really good. Osaka maybe just a percentage point or two better, but that's fine. That's neck and neck. And in terms of morale, Montgomery still pumped. That has not changed. Osaka went from determined down to confident. So she has taken a small dip in her overall mentality. 3-1 so far here in set number 3. And serviced. Chance to go 4-1. And we do so. Robin Montgomery. Whew. Looking good at the moment. A whole lot of match still to play. 4-2. 5-2. 30-30. Deuce. Advantage. Us. Okay, 5-3. Osaka got that one. But we're still looking the better player here in set number 3. Not the dominant way that we were in set 2. In fact, it's 5-4 after Osaka has broke. Okay, I think we're looking at a pretty pivotal point here. Let's slow this down, see what happens. Oh, I got some nerves, folks. I've got some nerves. Luckily, Montgomery does not. But Osaka plays an excellent point there. Leads 30-15. Good spot in the corner. Ooh, goes back that way again. Oh, Osaka plays that very well. Really good serve. 40-15. Osaka should have done better, but did not anticipate that one. That's going to get past her. It does not. She gets a piece of it, but it's into the net. And it's deuce. It's 40-40. Set point for Montgomery. Pulling back to the right. I think a little early. She needed to play the left-hand side again, but she does here. Now she's working Osaka side to side a little bit, but not great placement on that one. Too much in the middle, and Osaka takes an advantage and scores the point. Nice ball there as Osaka was trying to attack the net. Pushed it past her, and she has advantage. And it's long! And that's the set. Wow, we are up 2-1. Oh. We are up 2-1. And now she's anxious. Both of them recovering a little energy after the break in between sets number 3 and 4. Oh, there's... Oh, too long. Had a great chance to go up 30-love on that one. Chance to slam, and she does. Ooh, that was right on the line. That would have been an ace. I'm going to be really mad if we lose this game. Osaka, great ball there. So that should have been our point. You got her on her heels? Yes, 40-30. Easy first serve. Net. Ooh. Mistake from Osaka there. Unforced error. Just getting that one over the net. Scraped over. That was so close. We're up 1 game. Great ball on that one. Really nice winner. Excellent serve from Osaka, but we got it in. Really good job moving side to side. That time, though, Osaka worked us well. 15-all. 30-15. Not sure how we got that one past her, but we do. Not sure how Osaka gets that thing over the net. That was at her heels. How do you play a ball out from your heels like that without just lobbing it over? It's 30-40. That's long. Unforced error. It's 1-1. We have service. That one, I could see that one getting called out, though it could have gotten a call in. It's on the edge. That's a good one. 15. There's a good serve. Already on her heels. 30-love. Attacking the net. Forcing the play. 40-love. Working the side. She's got enough time to react, though. Plays it hard. Pulls it back. Great ball. 2-1 here in set number 4. Oh, just out. Nice serve. Excellent job getting that one in. Montgomery freezes in place, does the moonwalk, and loses the point. But fortunately, an unforced error from Osaka allows us back in. We have a window, and that was a tremendous ball to go 30. 30-30. Even. Now 40-30. Chance to break. And that is a break. 3-1. Now with service. Oof, right down the middle. There you go. Attacking the net. That was good. Wow, Montgomery is doing so well here. Oh, I thought she was going to get to that. Hard ball to get to, but she moved so well. Just couldn't quite get there in time. I think she might be losing. And this is with serve. This is not good. This is not good, but great job. How does Osaka keep that one in? And then we don't even play a very good follow-up ball to it. Amazing that she made the unforced error. Osaka totally had us on our heels there. 30-40. Missed one. That's the game. And now back with service for Osaka. She really, really needed that. That could have been her tournament. Hanging on by a thread. And now we're making the mistakes. She is anxious, but we are still pumped. And yet she's playing like that number 1, number 2 player in the world that we've seen her in for the entirety of this series. I don't think we've seen her fall below a second ranking. I think we might have seen her at third at one little stage. Nice little volley back and forth between the two here. There, that's a good winner for Montgomery. 30-30. Just got time to get here. Pretty neutral. Ooh, that touched the line. That was out. If you're calling mine out, oh, that is an infuriating call. Referee. Wow, she calls ours out when it hits line, and then on the next serve, it is just as far over the line as ours is, and she calls that in. 15-all, 3-3, and we are falling apart at the seams here. We've lost 2 straight games, and we are struggling here in this one. We really, really need to win this game. 30-30. That's wide and long. 40-30. Chance to go across court. We do, but not far enough. But we've got her on her heels, and she is bouncing back. She's got us on our heels. Both of them. World class. World class. There's a game. It's 4-3. 2 games away. Nice one. Nice one. Love 15 in our favor. Ooh, snuck that one under Osaka. And it's 30-15. 40-15 in our favor. Chance to break. 5-3. 1 game away. With service. We'll get at least 2 chances here to serve. Nice one. 15. Little long. That's a good ball. Ooh, Saka, great ball. Really poor approach from Montgomery, though, to the net. Oh, just wide. Thought we had that. Thought we had that. Ouch. 15-30. Got work to do. That's in. Weird animation. And it's 15-40. That's out. 30-40. Still with a chance. Oh, really had a chance. Slam it. Slam it. There you go. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Long. Good second serve, though. Match point. It's match point. That's good. That's good. You got it. Ooh. Nice ball from Osaka. Back to deuce. Out. Advantage. Match point. That one scraping the line, but not called in. Ball's in play. Still advantage. Ah, the mistake. It's deuce. Poor first serve. Good second serve. Oh, another mistake. Multiple unforced errors in this game. Osaka making the mistake, giving us a chance. Back to deuce. Great ball. Advantage. Little backspin to that one. Gave too much room, too much time for Osaka, and it's deuce again. That was long. It's advantage. Got her on her heels. That's long, and that's it! Oh, we've done it. Wimbledon champions. Our first Grand Slam victory. Robin Montgomery claims it. She comes into this one as the third player. You have Kostenseva, who was so strong, but got left behind in those years away from us when she left us in the dust. She's coming back. She's building back. But it was clear that Montgomery was going to outshine her. And then there's Goff, who was already there, but lacking in a few places. Already a step above both players, but lacking in a few places. And it's Montgomery, who we have worked with tremendously for some time. It's Goff she knocked off in the semis, and it's Osaka, who she has beaten 4 out of 6 times that they have played each other. How she has gotten the better of Osaka, I do not know, but she has, as she is a Grand Slam champion here in Wimbledon. Smash that like button. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.